prom night was the best night of my life. But the craziest night of my life. Basically, the person I went to prom with, we didn't even ride together. What? Like, I wish I went to prom alone. I think it would have been a lot more fun. It would have been a totally different spectrum of what the fuck I would have wore and did. The day of prom, before prom even starts, the craziness is already unfolding. So I was working at this place called Jim Boy's Tacos. We had a manager, me and one of my great friends, Carl P. Anywhere I was at that night, I was with him until like the end of the fucking story. Me and Carl worked at Jim Boy's together with some of our other friends. We asked our manager if he could get us something for prom and graduation. He made us choose. We want something for prom. And he was like, all right, I got a surprise for y'all. We text him right before we left. We went up there. He went to his trunk. He pulled out, I've never seen this shit before. It's fucking Patron. I don't even know the size measurements of Patron because I don't drink like that. But it was a big ass bottle. I had to go back home with this. And my grandma, she's a religious woman, goes to church every Sunday. I couldn't just walk in with a big ass box of Patron and just be like, yeah, my manager gave me this for prom. That's not happening. So the shoes that I wore to prom, they had dust bags. We put the box in the dust bag to get it back in the house while we waiting on our ride. But when our ride pulls up, we brought the whole bag to the trunk. We pull up to prom. We there early as shit. We're one of the first 5 out of the 10 people who's already there. We was there pretty early. People start coming in. Prom starts to unfold. Our DJ was whack, but we was a class who turned any situation to a fun situation. Even though the DJ was whack, we still made it fun. Like, our DJ was playing jerkin music. Jerkin died in 2009. It's 2015, and we're in this bitch fully dressed jerkin.
I see this track is so
dope. Won't aim back if your attitude ugly. Your homegirl straight, but you fresh like Dougie. Fresh like Dougie. Fresh like Dougie. Fresh like Dougie. Fresh like Dougie.
Really, nigga? On top of that, my date, she was the type of person who really didn't like party type scenes, but she was at prom with us and she was just real standoffish. Like, I would periodically check on her and it was like low-key a waste of time. And that'll make sense later on down the line. I finally run into Tiara and it was me, her, and like 3 other people. We was all dancing in the same vicinity. She had a boyfriend at the time and her boyfriend was walking around and like from his standpoint, it was like she was dancing on this dude. But from where I'm standing, you could drop a truck between these two. Perspectives was clearly different. So he sees that, he comes on the dance floor, try to take her off the dance floor. She like snatched away. I was like, I'm not
going nowhere. Like, why you being extra?
Whatever the fuck she told him. I'm still dancing. I see what's going on. I really don't hear the conversation, but I kind of like guessed it based off actions. And so I guess he tried to take her off the dance floor. She wasn't going for it. They get into a little argument. He like storms off. He had a top hat, but he wasn't wearing his top hat at the time. He was on a table that they had reserved and her keys were under his hat. It's gonna make sense later on down the line. I keep foreshadowing shit. Next thing you know, his hat's on his head, but her keys are missing. So she was like,
where's my keys?
He was like, I don't know. And she was like,
my keys were under your hat and your hat is on your head and my keys are gone. That doesn't make sense. So where in that transition, my keys disappeared.
And he was really just like shrugging it off, like, girl, I don't know where your keys are. You really tripping right now. Get out of my face. We still don't know what the fuck happened to her keys till this day. She came to the conclusion that he probably threw her shit in the fucking lake where our prom was. There was an after party. Everybody going to the after party. That's really where the fun gonna be at. Prom ends, but prom didn't end on a good note because the girl I was dating at the time, she like came up to me, tapped me on my shoulder. She was like, it was nice seeing you do you tonight. And I fucking snapped. I went off. Like, I really don't even remember half the shit I said. And Carl and TJ high-key holding me back as if I was really gonna do something to this girl. I'm not stupid. I wasn't gonna do nothing to her. I was just mad because it was like, the built up animosity towards her, like, I just fucking lost it. I just went off. They was holding me back and they was like, bro, just chill, just chill, just chill. I was like, nah, fuck that shit. Bro, just chill. We finna go to this after party, finna turn up. I went from -100 to 100. I rode with Carl to the after party, but we didn't bring extra clothes for the after party. So we stopped at Walmart. Me and Carl bought basketball shorts and a t-shirt. Girls we was with, they got some shorts. I was what the fuck they got. We finally make it to the after party. 2 of my friends, Danielle and Tiara, they pop up. I really wasn't concerned how Danielle got there. I'm pretty sure she got the ride, but I knew Tiara wasn't driving because her car was such a convention center from prom ending like a good hour or 2 ago. So I was like, Tiara, how the fuck did you get here, bro? I know you ain't drive. She was like, I didn't. I got a ride. And since I can't drive, I'm getting drunk as fuck tonight and I don't care. And I was like, to each his own. All 3 of us, we just turning up having a ball. After party was turned. As time flies, I lose Carl. Carl fucking disappears. I don't know where he went. And the after party ends. Me and Danielle outside. She's on the phone with the person who's giving us a ride home. We left Tierra in the house. She come outside and she was like, I found y'all. And so like the stairs to the house, there was like the long concrete stairs. And so she runs, trips, damn near breaks her ankle and busts her ass in the grass. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen. She tried to stand up, but she really couldn't stand up because her ankle hurt so bad. Stand up.
I never even called Alyssa. I had the phone up to my... What?
She finally got up.
I spent my ankle. She fell down the stairs. I fell down the stairs. How do you fall down?
She walking trying to talk about her.
I know what to do, so I stand back up
And so, with all that being done, our ride finally pops up. Danielle gets dropped off at home because she had a curfew at the time. I'm getting dropped off at home. I see Fidencio. He stole someone's prom day. She was dropping him off at my house because that's where he was going to be for the rest of the night because he literally lived like right behind me. It was perfect timing. When I got dropped off and he got dropped off, he just came over there. But before I could even get all the way out the car, Tierra was like,
Y'all should come to the hotel room with us.
I was like, Fidencio, you trying to go? And before I even finish the question, he's already in the car. So the driver, she busts a U, and then we head to their hotel. High key, the driver, she was mad because the hotel room we was going to was really for her and this dude. Clearly that didn't happen because we was there. So she's doing like almost 100 on the freeway. And like I just said previously, Tierra is, look at this. Tierra is drunk as shit. She's like covering her mouth trying to get the driver's attention because I guess she knew she had to throw up. So she's trying to tell her to like slow down so she can get out and throw up or whatever. She wasn't going for it. She was like, well, she shouldn't have got drunk. Next thing I know, she throws up in her lap. The car wasn't had leather seats, thank God. And I am crying in the backseat because it was the funniest thing I've ever witnessed in my life. So we finally make it to the hotel. Tierra gets out the car. It looked like she pissed on herself. All four of us, we make it upstairs. The driver, she gets Tierra in the shower. So then her and Fidencio go back downstairs to clean out the car. So I'm babysitting, drunk sitting, adult sitting, whatever the fuck you want to call it. That was my job. On accident almost. And so I've never in my life been in any of these kind of situations. So I'm finna have a panic attack. I don't know what the fuck to do. So I'm periodically checking on her. I'm like, you good? She's like, yeah. So I get on my phone, I'm chilling. I know she's all right in the shower. I'm on Twitter. I'm tweeting about the after party. It was lit. I was just tweeting. But next thing I know, I heard, I'm pretty sure everybody knows when someone slips and fall in the shower, it makes this big ass noise. You hear that and it's like, okay, if they were sober, you're like, okay, they just slip and fell in the tub. No big deal. She's drunk. And this happened. Instantly was ready to get arrested because I was like, I'm going to jail. So I check on her to make sure she's straight, even though I know she just fell. So I was like, no response. No response. I'm like really nervous at this point. I start calling her name and she was like,
Come in.
and I was like, huh? So I opened the door. This funny motherfucker was sitting at the end of the shower and letting the water just run on her. I'm like, Tierra, what are you doing? And she was like, so I fell and I couldn't get up, so I just sat here. I helped her out the shower. This retarded ass hotel didn't have drying towels. They had the towel that's too big to be a face towel and too small to be a dry towel. I'm being funny, I'm throwing them at her. And so like she's drying herself off, talking about she need her drawers. And so I help her put her panties on. I bullshit you not, it took us 15 minutes to do this. Put her fucking panties on. And so since it took that long, she really thought she was fully clothed and just laid out on the bed and just went to sleep. I'm dying at this point. So I Snapchat Fidencio and the driver and I was like, y'all need to hurry up. Look what the fuck I'm dealing with. And it was like, we almost done. But they're laughing. They see how funny this shit is. And they come upstairs and then the driver takes over. My job was done. I'm good. And Fidencio was just talking about prom and how we lost Carl. No one knows where the fuck Carl was. I was like, bro, did you see Carl before you left? And he was like, bro, I thought he was with you. And so me and Fidencio had this moment. It's like, where the fuck is our friend? So we try to call Carl. He's not answering his phone. He's going straight to voicemail. It was like, he might be all right, but at the same time, it's like, he was drunk and high. He was crossfaded. So it was like, I hope he's okay. Because, I mean, he's not answering his phone, so we really can't get in contact with him. So we put that to, like, the left side of our brain because everybody's still focused on Tierra because she don't know what's going on at all at this point. So me and Fidencio start fucking with her. Fidencio was like, bro, you just threw up in the car. Your breath probably stink. You gotta go brush your teeth. And so she gets her toothbrush, starts brushing her teeth. And Fidencio was like, why this girl had the presence of mind to start use your tongue. Oh shit! On her fucking toothbrush. So the night ends, we all go to sleep. The hotel was that had bed and breakfast. Me and Fidencio went downstairs, got food for us and the two ladies we were with. And we finally get in contact with Carl. I was like, Carl, where the fuck are you? Out of all places, I just woke up in Arlington and I don't know how I got here. How the fuck did you end up in Arlington, Carl? And he was like, I don't know. He did not have no kind of idea how we got to his aunt's house in Arlington. We lived in Irving. Our homecoming was in Las Colinas. How the fuck do you get from Irving to Arlington with no kind of idea? I was really confused to how the fuck you got to Arlington with no idea. We was like, check your car log. You probably call somebody to come get you. No, that didn't happen. Till this day, I could call him right now and ask him, do you remember how you went from Irving to Arlington prom night? He still, till this day, don't know how that happened. So whoever brought cars to his aunt's house, y'all a real one, because he don't even know how the fuck he got there. And so, long story long, that shit was the funniest night of my life. My friend wound up leaving Irving and making it to Arlington. Another one of my friends got so drunk, started brushing her teeth as if she was sucking a dick. Like, what? But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, I guess. Subscribe if, I was gonna say subscribe if you knew, like, this is not my first video. I'm finna start posting videos to this platform called YouTube. If you fuck with it, subscribe. If you don't, subscribe. You might like it down the line. Cause it's, I mean, I don't know. So yeah.